Teeny Production.
Chatter that matters.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. That is good.
What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday. Welcome to Chatter That Matters. This is episode 28. Hope everyone's doing well. Crazy weekend. We had a crazy week last week. Things are slowly settling down. Vision, what's going on, man? Happy Monday. How was your weekend?
Happy Monday. My weekend was good. I saw that Deadpool movie today. So,
did you enjoy it?
It was cool. Like, I don't know. I don't see what people were saying about it. Like, it's over 10. I don't see it that way. My girl didn't like it at all, though. She was trying to get her money back. No, I'm joking. But
Vision was waiting for Batman to show up.
But Wolverine was good. I do like Wolverine. Like, Wolverine was dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the best part.
Yeah.
Okay. We won't talk spoilers because I know it's still fresh, but okay. Well, at least some parts of it were good. I hear mixed reviews here and there. I hear a lot of fan service.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's watchable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Glad you can make it, man. Bill, we all had a late night last night, but good to see you can make it. 3 hours of sleep you're on. Still glad you can make it, man.
Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
How was your weekend?
It was good. Just kind of hung out and still kind of sorting through the collection, trying to get rid of stuff, make room for new stuff. So
Get some stuff organized. Heck yeah, that seems to be after what we saw at SDCC and SideshowCon. That seems to be what everyone's doing. Clearing up space. Yeah. Well, glad you can make it. Good to see you.
Appreciate it.
Vega with the beast colors tonight. What's going on, Vega?
So, John, I didn't even notice that. Monday was fine. Nothing crazy on the weekend. I'm in frugal mode, I think, with paying off my Halloween Horror Nights trip in October, and then just kind of pre-planning for some of these pieces to go up. So I'm just letting the pot build up a little bit. Gonna be real lazy and antisocial for a little bit.
Antisocial.
Yeah.
Anything in particular? It goes up for order. You're picking up day one.
I don't think I pick up anything day one.
Okay.
I let the anticipation build, and then when the pre-order goes up, I then kind of wait a week, 10 days, and make sure that it's not still the anticipation and the hype. But I mean that, Sideshow, that Bishop, for sure, probably coming, and then, I'm thinking about that Magneto, and of course we still got the Beast, and there's a lot there. So
a whole slew of things, whack-load of things.
Too much.
D-Rock, what's going on, man? Happy Monday. How was your weekend?
The weekend was pretty good, man. Monday sucked, but otherwise, I'm here.
Yeah.
So
they usually do. We do the show. We do the show on Monday, kind of to soften the blow. That Monday punch. But,
Man, pause.
Yeah,
Too many
for real.
meals. Oh no.
Monday suck.
something to look forward to get through the day.
Yeah.
I agree with Vision. I think Wolverine was the best part of the Deadpool Wolverine movie.
For sure.
And I might buy that Iron Studios quarter scale Wolverine.
Wow.
Oh wow!
I'm looking at it right now, actually.
That's high praise.
Even the Deadpool looks nice to me though. Like,
I mean, the statues look great. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
that.
well-
It's just the story wasn't that great because it mostly fan service stuff. But
Yeah.
Wolverine was good. I mean, he had the story.
Yeah.
The biggest story beats were Wolverine's, not Deadpool's. As far as
if you look at the statue, both of them together makes a heart.
yeah, I
So,
saw that.
You want the love. Like, I'll be Deadpool and then you be Wolverine, then put it together,
Wow.
Damn, matchmaking on a Monday.
Jeez.
There you go.
Other than that horrible dream I'm gonna have tonight, your weekend was good, D-Ron?
Yeah, it was good. It was fun.
Okay, awesome. Well, glad you can make it. Hopefully your Tuesday's better.
Yeah.
Jerry's back. Internet's back. We brought back the Canadians, so yeah.
So far.
Everything's good. How's it going? How was your weekend?
It was all right. It was mixed. One of my brother had to put one of the dogs down.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, so it was a roller coaster. You know, that was like Thursday. Internet issues on Friday.
Yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine Saturday. That didn't make it that much better. Well, happy to be here.
Okay.
At least you got rid of that moose that was eating your internet Friday.
Yeah, I sent it back to Canada.
Send it back to John.
Well, no, we're the ones we sent the moose to fix the internet. That's why he's here today. Alan, what's going on? Happy Monday. How was your weekend, Alan? Alan's like, well, these psychos, what am I doing here?
Wow, guys are savages tonight.
Savages.
Yeah, happy Monday. Yeah, the weekend was good. I spent most of it moving empty boxes into the garage and pulling other statues out, and it's just basically working on the collection. That's pretty much for 2 days. That's all I did.
Sounds like a good weekend to me. So still in that setting up phase.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Enjoy it
Just takes
because it's the best time.
Yeah, once they're up, the fun is over.
Glad you can make it.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
last but not least, by popular demand, Piggy. With the whole incident that happened last week, I'm shocked you came back, but glad. But yeah, I apologized. I don't know how many times.
It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Things happen. I have literally been doing chores and housework outside of the 9 hours I gave to work since sundown Saturday up until about 30 minutes before this broadcast started. So it's been nonstop, like chores, building stuff, house projects, things of that nature. But I'm not going to complain. Happy to be in the building tonight. My guy Vega's here. So, and I actually saw a couple of things that I wanted from the Sideshow Con that I thought I was marked safe from Sideshow until I saw that Bishop, which I already have a Bishop, but I still want this one. And I want those tweeter hit, that Skeletor, the Skeletor and the Skeletor on Panther. Yeah, I've been moving stuff around. Yeah, I've been building things for room. So, yeah.
Piggy, nobody is safe from Sideshow in 2024.
Man,
only losers like Jerry.
Yeah, I'm safe.
For now, they'll drop something. Jerry will want.
I doubt it.
But yeah, I thought I was all good. But I think that Beast is gonna have to not Beast. Bishop is gonna have to come home, and those tweeter head Skeletors are gonna have to come home.
Exciting times. Glad you can make it. Good to see you.
Appreciate it.
Let's see who's in the chat. We'll kick it off. Theodore, stop kicking it off. What's going on, Theodore? Hope you had a great weekend as well. Decorea, evening. Got the main man. What's going on, brother? Happy Monday. Same to you, Bats and the Belfry. Great to see you. We got Whisper in here. What's going on, Whisper? What else do we have here? We got Knight stopping by. Hope you're doing well, Knight. We got Snoke. How's it going, brother? Jojo, as always great to see Jojo. We got Random Korean. Happy Monday, man. Who else? We got Ross stopping by. Great to see you, buddy. Tony, stay frosty. Always great to see Tony. Here comes Jojo's opening joke tonight. Let's see. John spent the weekend polishing his slan in more than one way. Yes, she's still on the kitchen counter. Yeah, so after tonight's stream, After tonight's stream, I gotta take it down.
So no one needs to use the kitchen counter, is what I'm.
I hope not.
No, there's enough space for
breakfast, lunch, and dinner is gone.
Chopping my vegetables, and she's right there. Well, who are we kidding? Chopping vegetables, I lied right there. What's going on, Jesse?
Seafood.
My question is, what did your wife ever do to you that you would put that statue on the kitchen counter for like 3 weeks?
The Hulk was worse. The Hulk, obvious Hulk, was there for and that took up the entire counter. So, just the way it is, man. Life gets in the way. It is what it is. What's going on, John? Good to see you. Happy Monday.
So, did you make space for her somewhere?
Jesse as well. Not yet. I'm gonna do it tonight after the stream.
Gotcha.
I think I'm just gonna put something behind the chair downstairs and have her there for now, till I have time to reorganize that whole thing, that whole area. So anything, we had a weekend, anything happened you guys want to talk about that you know of that piqued your interest? News-wise, statue-wise announcements. We did have the 2 big cons. I know we discussed it Friday. Some big movie news with at San Diego Comic-Con with Hall H, with Robert Downey Jr. and the whole mask Doom thing,
Yeah, let's talk about that, guys. What do you guys think?
I think it's fake.
What's going on, Norman?
I think it's real because we got 2 separate storylines. Well, there are 2 separate storylines in Marvel Comics where Doom and Iron Man switch place, or where Iron Man has become Doom, Doom has become Iron Man. Whole universe where they were college roommates instead of him rooming with Reed Richards. So I just figured with the multiverse open, they can easily dip into one of those storylines, and it doesn't mean that he has to be the definitive Dr. Doom, because if it's going to be named Dr. Doom, they can have a Doom from almost any universe, multiple Dooms. So although I don't want to see RDJ coming back as Doom, I don't like that, but I can't say it's not comic accurate because it happened in 2 separate storylines. So I mean, I'm okay with it. Should that be the version of Doom that we're introduced to? Is my question. Like, that seems like the version you want to see later as like a, whoa, that's cool. Like the first version being him is like, what are we doing? But we may get more than one. They just, you know what I mean? Maybe that's why they had all the Dooms up there with masks.
But will he overshadow whoever else is Doom?
That's a good point.
No, that's the problem. You bring out your all-star right off the bat, and it's like anybody else that they would put in would be like overshadowed, I think.
Do you think if they got like a Cillian Murphy, Cillian, how we pronounce it?
Yeah, but I don't even think I would want to see him as
what's going on, Mike?
Mostly. I would want to see an unknown. Just give me an unknown. There used to be this thing where they would go out and they would cast actors that people haven't seen in big movies yet, and they would cast them based on their look, their sound, how much they fit the character profile, and then as long as they tested well, you test multiple times. So they test these people for months with footage, and they put them in the room with other people they've already hired for the film, and if they work out,
test the chemistry,
they hire them, and then you get your definitive version because you weren't, that's the only time you've seen that person really, unless you watch a lot of independent film on a small scale. So to me, I feel like for a big character like Doom, I don't want a big name actor that's already known for other stuff, because you're just going to see RDJ a lot, I think.
But the problem is, I think the MCU is, don't kill me when I say this, but I think they've been in the toilet for so long with their fans. And
I know.
So much of their fan base that now you have to pull stunts and you have to pull in big names. So as before, when you said the key word to play them, now you got to get Mr. X to play them.
Your key word there was stunt. It feels like a stunt to get them out of the toilet. Yeah. Which I just don't think they needed to do. I mean, I think a lot of people were excited for Fantastic Four. I take that back. I know a lot of people are excited for Fantastic Four to be done right. Galactus and Doom and all the cool multiversal and multi-planetary Fantastic Four stories that could be told. And I don't know. It feels like a step back because they're looking at it more from a marketing standpoint.
I agree with that.
But I just I hope it turns out good. I mean, he's a great actor, so maybe what would be cool is if we barely ever see him out of the helmet. But they'll never do that because why would they hire him and not have his face show all the time? But then you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of Doom, who is a character who is scarred and does not want to reveal his face. So it's interesting.
Like my heart.
I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. But the sad thing is, no matter what, and again, I hate to sound pessimistic. I'm not looking forward to any of the. I'm not looking forward to any of the stuff. Like, I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna support it, but my enthusiasm for the MCU has vanished like a long time ago because the last couple of projects, just to me, for my own viewing, has been screwed.
Yeah. Well, and now we're in like with this Deadpool Wolverine movie, without giving away any like major spoilers, we're into like making fun of your own media territory, where it's like when you've been around too long, media runs out of things to do, or at least they think they do. I don't know why they think they've run out of things to do when they've told barely any of the stories from the comics. But for some reason they feel like, oh, we're already to the point where we're going to go and we're just going to satirize our own material already.
And I think that may be more Ryan Reynolds. I'm sorry, Jerry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it is. But they wanted it too because, you know, that's what they feel. That's how they feel about the material. You have to understand, like, movie studios don't care about comics and comic reading and stuff. They're like, you know, looking at the numbers. A lot of them are numbers people. So it's like, oh, what's gonna make us a bunch of money? We'll do it.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't make any sense.
But I think that was my problem. That for me, I enjoyed the Deadpool movies, but I never loved it. And then like the whole thing where like everybody like Deadpool's gonna save the MCU and he's gonna change everything. It's like he didn't do anything for Fox.
Right.
That's a good point.
So like I'm not gonna like no spoilers, but MCU. Like there was nothing in that movie that affects the MCU. Like
I think the only reason the Deadpool movies did as well as they did was because of Ryan Reynolds and his direction for it with, is it Sean Levy, the same guy who did the new one? I think it's him too. Still the director. I think their direction for it works because it was so different than what everybody else was doing by going that route where he's just making fun of everything and breaking the fourth wall and all that. Yeah, but it's kind of a one trick pony. Yeah, I mean it's been done 3 times now, and it seems to be working with general audiences. But would Deadpool 3 have made anywhere near the money if it didn't have Wolverine in it? I guess is the question. I feel like Wolverine saves this movie for me.
Well, it kind of reminds me of like different tiers. Like I will say that, but it kind of feels like Venom. It's just stupid fun that the general population does love. Look at the Venom; they keep making them.
But it's like people like personally me. I was just all about the Wolverine story. That was the part that kept me in it. Without that, this movie would have been just really like off the rails. Like just not. I mean, it made sense, but like the plot was just really out there in left field. Like you really didn't pay attention to it. It was really just like we're just having fun.
Well, like the second one.
I think the best thing when it comes to the MCU is just let go of all expectations. I think. Oh yeah, I do at least is we hold on to that 10-year saga that they built from Iron Man, the first Iron Man, to what was the last one? Infinity War? Was that the last one? Endgame. That's never going to happen again. I don't think it'll happen again. They can try. Maybe it can, but I personally don't think they'll ever be able to put something together like that, a universe like that again. That was just perfect. From the first Iron Man all the way to the end was just to the first time we see Thanos on screen and the story and how they portray the characters and the casting. I'll always see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Always. Right. Just how it is. So I think best thing to do is just let go of any expectation to come close to that. And then if they do, then perfect. Then it's you'll be happy because then they'll meet your expectation without you having it there, and it'll be successful. But like when we saw like the She-Hulk show and all this other stuff that we've been getting, Ant-Man, and like no.
So John, you know how you said that they're never going to recreate Endgame again. They know that, but I think they're trying desperately again to, like when D-Rock and I were saying like a stunt with RDJ. I think that's why they desperately went after the Russo brothers to come back and do like Secret Wars and the Doom movie or whatever. Yeah, because they figure, okay, these two know how to stitch together a story like they did the prior two closeout, so maybe they can help with this closeout. But I'm not hating on the Russo brothers. If you looked at some of the other stuff they've done since Endgame, it's not all what you would think it would be. Some of it was that's subjective, but it's not what you think it would be. So
you're right, but I would say even before the MCU, they came from TV. They did TV episodes,
like Community and Parks and Recreation, and
So, and who knows? Like, they still have to prove it with them coming back, but maybe the MCU is the only thing good they can do.
That's a good point.
Because they didn't do nothing high caliber before, and then they came out with some of the best MCU movies. That's true. I agree, they haven't really done too much.
But something else that a lot of people don't think about, they think about stars and directors and things of that nature. Before the MCU kind of, I'm not gonna say went to trash, I'll just say started lowering in quality. They had a dude, I don't want to mess up his name, but it was like Earl something Monker.
Perlmutter.
Yeah, and they had like a whole council, and like what this council did, like they would say, we're gonna do this movie about we're gonna do a She-Hulk show. Now they can do whatever they want. Feige can say, I want her to do this, I want her to twerk with Megan Thee Stallion. Before, when Earl Monger, whatever was there, they would say, no, we have to think about the fans, the demographics, we have to sell merchandise, we have to cut this out, add that in. So it's like a checks and balances, like how the government is allegedly, you know what I mean? And now you don't have that check and balance. You have Kevin Feige with like free reign, kind of like Kathleen Kennedy with Star Wars. So before, he had that check and balance where they're like, no, that's too far. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't have She-Hulk twerking. And now he's like, hey, give them what they want.
Yeah. There was also the former president or whatever his title was of
Bob Iger?
No, not the one after Iger.
Bob Chapek.
Yeah, because he was also like,
Bob Barker.
Push everything out. We want so like, I don't know how much it was Feige, but it was also him like, I want a whole bunch of stuff on Disney Plus. We want more movies, more TV shows, more.
True. Yeah.
And with more, the quality's gonna dip.
It's true.
Yeah, all these movies now, they're just putting the what's the term? Fan
service.
Fan services. That's all it is. These movies.
Well, it's funny though, because it's fan service, but it's only fan service to people who have watched all the Disney Plus and other movies. It's not fan service to like comic fans, other than the fact that Wolverine gets to wear his whole suit. The rest of it's not really pulling anything that, you know what I mean? It's like like you said, don't set any expectations, especially if you're somebody like me who's coming from comics and you're like, here's something I can never figure out about DC, and Marvel is starting to do the problem that DC has always had, which is they will never just pull a good story from like a graphic novel or whatever that everybody loves as a comic reader, and it's like one of the best things ever as far as comic readers are concerned, and say, all right, we're going to do this for the screen and make it the best we can make it, because this story is classic and it'll always last, and it'll be it's the best representation of the character, or one of the best representations of the character, such as like Batman Hush or Long Halloween, or for Superman, there's like a bunch of them. All-Star Superman's great. There's a bunch of them, but it's like, pull a story that's embodies the character, has really good storyline in it, and just like pull that off. Instead, what they do is they go, okay, we want the costume to look kind of like this from that. No, we're going to slap that helmet on, but then we're going to redo all the rest of the costume so he doesn't really look like anything from the comics. Then we're going to go and we're going to grab the story from this and a bit and piece from Long Halloween. We're going to grab a bit and piece from this thing, this new thing. with Tom King, and we're going to grab this. You know what I mean? They're just grabbing like bits and
It's
pieces,
still
7 or 8 different stories. They slap them together, and it's a wonder it works at all, honestly. And
But-
like this movie isn't even that. That's the crazy thing. This movie is a one-off where it has nothing to do with anything. This movie is just like in its own, playing in its own sandbox. And
well, it also contradicts
Marvel
a lot of
is starting to
Deadpool
do
too.
that DC problem thing where they just slap stuff together and then they go, "Oh, hey, do you remember this character? Or do you remember when this other company did these characters?" Like, who cares? Like, to me, it's like that doesn't matter. Like, give me what we got in the last 20 minutes of this movie. Basically, from the point where Wolverine decided he was going to do.
Wait, don't spoil
Whoa.
Sorry,
Don't spoil
I didn't say. I said do some. I didn't say what he did.
But D-Rock, one other thing, like when you said representation, I thought about it just to slightly circle back around to the point of like when they had checks and balances and a committee, something else came when that went away, and that's that they get a lot of money kicked at them from like ESG to put DE and I, and I think they lost a lot of fans when, like, say for example, people fell in love with Tony Stark and they're like, well, now your Iron Man stories are going to be Riri Williams, or people were looking forward to the Taskmaster and they're like, well, this is the Taskmaster that we're going to give you. You know what I mean? So that even though there are mantles where people have swapped every type of race, gender, everything in the comics, you went away from what your moneymaker was. Like, no one wanted to see a whole Jane Foster movie where she's Thor, even though it's comic accurate that she did pick up that mantle. You weren't going to draw in the crowds that are coming to see Chris play the Thor that some people have grown up watching these movies. So like for younger people, this is a part of them. That's their childhood. And they're like, wait, where's Hemsworth? And why am I watching Jane Foster Thor? Even though it's comic accurate, you got to get rid of that. And you have to stick with like you're for profit. You know what I mean? And if you're trying to draw in and make these billion-dollar blockbusters, you can only do that for 2 or 3 movies or for 2 or 3 shows before you start losing your audience. And I think that's a big
like
as well.
if you're going to do Jane Foster Thor, you're going to do that Thor, which was a Mighty Thor. She was called the Mighty Thor. If you're going to do Mighty Thor, do her own movie with a lower budget and kick it off and say, hey, if this does well, we'll do some more Mighty Thor. Because he didn't even have the hammer anyway.
Correct.
He hasn't had the hammer.
But you got to think though, there's not. But you got to think though, right? If I was a business, and if I was a business and I knew all about the comics, I still wouldn't do the comics. Truthfully, I'm about the money. 211 million a week one. If they did your version, it probably wouldn't have brought that. People don't care about that because most people don't read the comics. They don't. Whatever.
Yeah, the market's not for the comics.
You don't have to really go all that way. You know,
but you're also saying, but you're also saying that something that works for hundreds of thousands of people who read it wouldn't work for other people.
It's already
popular. Why would it not be popular?
But why go away from your built-in demographic?
I'm a dollar guy. I wouldn't want to lose my money if all our money was in that one pot, right? And I know if I go in this pot, this is not like by the book, but I'm guaranteed this money. Correct. This is a gamble. I'm not gambling. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why they made the Marvels.
Oh yeah, well, but again though, those Marvels,
and they crashed and burned.
To make money, and they crashed and burned it. They made She-Hulk and crashed and burned.
But the first one,
all the stuff they've made in the last 3 years has crashed and burned.
The first one made money because they lied and told you that you needed to see it, and they sandwiched it in between Endgame and what was the other one right before Endgame? Whatever they sandwiched it in between the 2-parter, and they kind of told you, well, you have to watch Captain Marvel in order to kind of stay with the story, and then
so you can see her show up for 3 seconds in each movie.
Yeah,
right.
It's never gonna go back like John says. It's never gonna go back to the old days because at the end of the day, when we because we love these movies, when we go in there, we're thinking about the old times. It's new times because I remember when I first saw Bill Batman, I didn't like it. I was like, man, he ain't Keaton. He ain't that. What is he doing? Why does he sound like that? You get what I'm saying? It took me time to start liking him over time because I had to get this is not the Keaton time. He's done. He's in the past. You know that Joker is not this Joker. Because when I saw this Joker, I was like, he looks stupid. But then he did well.
Yeah, but they don't even have
that. Hold on.
For those characters yet. They don't even have replacements for the characters.
Casual.
They're just going in whole different directions.
Good to see you. Have a safe flight from SDCC, man. Theodore, you as well. Both guys at the airport. Casual says, I watched Deadpool. It was a good movie, not great. Not the movie I expected to save the MCU. I agree. I don't know. It's a little bit of both. Because
I agree, but I knew it wasn't going to save the MCU.
when the first I don't know. I just don't have expectations. Look at even we don't have to go too crazy into this, but look at even the new animated DC Batman show
trash.
that's coming up.
Not Batman.
Oswalda?
Yeah.
The fuck's Oswalda?
Have anybody here watched Flash twice?
I think Piggy said what it was. I think it's the,
Flash. Nobody liked Flash.
Hold on.
I watched it
He wants to watch it
Flash
once.
was good.
Vision's like, what? Flash is...
See, again, though, you go in there with a negative thing because of Keaton. Get off Keaton nuts. And
No,
stuff
I'm
like
not
that.
getting off
Actually watch the
Keaton.
movie.
When I'm sitting there and I see a hospital
watched
floor
Flash, I thought it was
explode
stupid. When
and I got babies in the air flying, and I'm like, what?
In microwave.
In a microwave.
It's actually good.
It was
Like the Turtles. I thought the Turtles was stupid.
The best part of that movie was the scenes with the mom in the grocery store, where you see that connection.
Yeah. I'll say I'll still take anything MCU over DCU.
Dude, this movie's way better than the Flash. Way better than the Flash.
Anything. I'll take She-Hulk over the Flash.
Okay, so
I actually enjoyed the Flash over time though. Like I kept watching it, like the Turtles. I didn't like the Turtles either, but I kept watching the Turtles. Like, damn, the Turtles are dope. Like,
so Mitchell Lawrence said, if you're not following the source material, then what's the point? So like kind of what Vision was saying, if you had that built-in audience where, back to the Thor example, everybody wants to see Hemsworth Thor, you don't need to do a Jane Foster movie, or like D-Rock said, give her a spinoff and a side movie and see how it goes. So I agree, it is source material that Jane Foster was the mighty Thor, but at the same time, it's so many decades of Thor storytelling that you can still stick to the source material and crank out 8 more Thor movies. I mean, we don't want to see 8 more Thor movies, but you can crank out enough to cover the past 60 years without dipping into other people picking up that mantle, or you can just give them their own little spinoff and put them in their own.
Yeah,
I do want to ask something.
Ferenzi.
Like, I'm not taking no shots at nobody, but like, at the end is like, whose fault is it if people are still like, how many years of MCU and comic book movies have we been getting, and people still want the source material or think that we're gonna get it, and they haven't been given it, they never have. So it's like, now is it like kind of like your fault for still expecting it after
in the world reads that shit?
After how many years of them not giving it to you?
But no one.
Yeah, but but I think it should be full circle, in the sense that just because nobody reads it doesn't mean it shouldn't be referenced. Get people back into the reading of the comics, right?
Well, that's done.
Right.
Even books about to be
But I
done.
don't think
Everything
they-
digital.
No.
People don't even buy books no more.
You can.
care.
I think
But you can download them.
I think the first
Now.
Robert Downey, the first Iron Man, when Thanos was shown, the Infinity Gauntlet, the whole Avengers, I think that got a lot of people into the comics. Not only into the comics, but who knows if we didn't have that, if we would even have.
You guys live in the past.
company.
Like,
Am I talking? I got a guy yapping. I'm in the middle of talking.
Like, if I walk outside right now, there's no kids playing. But back in the day, we were a lot of kids, so you can't live in the past.
What are you talking about? It's not living in the past. It should be it should be a full circle. It should be a full circle to get to allow the hobby to survive.
You know, like I said,
Statues, everything.
That's why you have successful people and you got people working for others. Because
I'm so glad to be
they
back,
live in the past.
I needed this de-stressor. Thank you guys.
I think that's hopeful thinking. I don't think they care about getting people to read comics. They care about just making movies.
No, that's what I said earlier.
They won't put their money up. They won't put their money up and do it.
All I'm trying to say is this: I don't expect them to do the comic stories because they have never done them. None of these studios have ever done it. They probably never will. The directors don't want to do other people's work. They want to make up their own stuff. I mean, that's part of being an artist, is you want to put your own take on everything, and you have an ego and all that other stuff. But all I'm saying is, some of these stories, if they would do them and do them justice, they'd make more money doing those than what they do now, doing just random slap together stories. That's all I'm saying. Because those stories were good, and if people like those stories, why wouldn't other people like them?
What's going on,
if
Brian?
they're universally liked by people, it's like, why would you?
I do want to say it's been almost 35 minutes and Vega's been quiet, so it's been great.
Wow. Vegas just like let all this
He
hot
said he was
air out
going
of
to
here.
be
Mitchell says if the source material doesn't matter, then why are you getting upset about the ever-changing storylines. Whatever. I haven't, like I said, I haven't gone to the theater. I haven't watched a Marvel movie since Endgame, to be honest.
You gotta keep it real with yourself. Most people who collect don't even read comic books. So why do you think the United States reading comic books? You think all the people that saw that movie, oh, it's not the source material. They don't care. They just seeing the movie, having a good time. If it's good, good. Bad is bad. If Deadpool 4 come out, they can go watch that too. So
what's going on?
They're watching TikTok videos. They're not reading.
People live in the past, and it's weird. Like, it's new age, my guy.
Most people don't read nowadays.
I don't think it's people living in the past. It's people living in the characters that were created. It's just the characters were created.
Well, every movie you're trying to you're gonna put it against like the end game. What's the name? That's done.
But you're not gonna. No, but exactly. But that's what I said in the beginning. I said you're never gonna see.
When they
you're not gonna
Doom,
see it.
Doom looked like the end game title, like kind of like they did 1 and 2, I guess, whatever. I don't know the name, but it looks similar to the end game title. Like I was like,
yeah,
okay.
But clearly, the past has some money to be soaked up because they're bringing back the Russo brothers. They're bringing back Tony Stark. So. What they're doing is not working then if they're bringing these guys back, right? What's going on?
They're just putting a bandage. They're just putting a bandage over.
We'll see. It's
stunts, all stunts.
I agree with what Ark says here. Just a full reboot.
I think after Secret Wars, that's what we're gonna get.
I think they just need to get rid of this multiverse. I think
just drop it already.
I think after Secret Wars, that's the end of it.
I've never been a fan of like alternate timelines and like anything of like that kind of stuff. So like it'll be nice when they just get rid of this whole shit.
I think after Secret Wars it resets and you have one timeline, one universe, and whichever generations of those.
But Oswaldo, no man. There's a line you don't cross, and it's getting ridiculous now. It's getting ridiculous.
Start adapting manga.
What's the? I'm telling you, I'm gonna go berserk fully manga. I'm telling you. I got a bandana there ready, Naruto style.
Oh snap! Giant anime boys rise up.
No, that's crazy. I saw that.
I'm like, bleach robe.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Casual brings up. Oh, Johnny's here. Yo, what's going on, Johnny? Good to see Johnny. We met Johnny on Chatter That Matters last night. That was fun. Really good guy. Casual saying the Terminator anime looks interesting. That it does.
I have not saw that.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, comes out on Netflix, I think in a month or two.
Oh wow!
We shouldn't watch it because they're gonna do the source material.
I never said I had a problem with it.
Fuck that source material. The hell reads that shit? Nobody. Not many people. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100.
Vision is more of an audiobook kind of guy. So.
No, it's a truth though. Vision is a true person. That's why I'm not like you said.
I hope so.
It's a truth though. I wouldn't. 211 million.
A lot of people still read Vision. A lot of people still read.
No, I'm not saying that nobody does. I'm talking about, but like majority of people don't. They just go in there and watch the movie. And
you do realize that all these multi-billion-dollar companies are making money off comic book characters that works.
That's the thing.
That's why we need to go in the backstage and start.
You're saying nobody.
If you're adapting an Iron Man movie, you're not going to put him in a pink suit. You're going to go back to the character.
I mean, hey, John, it's 2024.
Now you got Riri Williams is your new Ironheart.
Hey, what's going on? Incredible Room. How's it going, brother?
Your logic is
X-Men. The boy got that shift.
Hold on. Your logic is nobody read comic books. But if nobody read comic books, the characters would never be popular. And if the characters were never popular,
the guy who made the movie,
billion-dollar companies would have never bought them.
Alan's like, when's the auction starting?
Okay, like my girl and her family never read comic books, but they will watch all the movies. So the people who's making them might have read them. Of course, I'm not saying nobody in the world, but I'm talking about majority. I say it's probably 5% of the world.
I agree with you. They don't now,
or even less.
But I'm just saying, A+.
I'm saying, all I'm saying is a classic story is a classic story. The Odyssey is a classic story. The Odyssey will last forever, whether you read it or not. There's tons of things influenced by that story.
Yeah,
there's tons of things
like I'm saying, if I'm making a movie, I wouldn't give a shit about the material. I'll go by what's making me money. I just think for me, I'm all about the number. I'm going to make the number.
Alan is on Prime 1. I think he's shopping while we're sitting here. Yeah,
I agree.
Swipe that card.
Already tonight.
I want Avengers versus Predators, not Aliens, man. What's going on, D3?
All right. So
yeah.
The next topic is.
Next topic. Yeah. What's going on? What else? Anything else you guys want to talk about? We should just end the show here. Yeah.
Oh,
Damn, Vega, you really are being antisocial. I thought you chum in to make fun of somebody.
I saw a Predator versus Venom comic. Did you guys see that this week?
No.
Predator versus Venom.
Yep.
I didn't, but I
don't read
that
comics.
The,
I don't want to go
I
back
heard
in
that
time.
The Predator versus Wolverine comic was really cool.
Yeah, that was good.
It was okay.
That was a good one, John.
Let's talk about all the manga getting adapted into anime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh.
let's
I didn't know we were getting the Terminator, so I'm pretty hyped for that.
I'm on chapter 277 of Berserk.
Wow.
Does anybody work, man?
Lex.
Definitive Collector, what's going on, man? Welcome.
I should have a statue, but instead John has one.
Wow. So you can,
Wow. It's not too late.
It's not too late. It's been going up.
Live purchase.
Oh, snap.
What else? Anything on Netflix that I watch? I didn't watch anything. Olympics are going on. Nothing crazy.
I don't care about that.
Canada sucks.
I just been watching House of the Dragon.
Finally,
double snore for that one.
For House of Dragon?
Wow.
It was great.
Okay, then yeah, we can't be friends.
You know, good TV.
House of the Dragon's what I call my pants.
Wow.
Wow.
I wanted to test that one out. It
Wow. I got
a real bad man.
Any children?
I haven't said anything in so long. I had to make an impact.
God.
Jerry goes.
We could go a whole show without talking. I just knew that wasn't possible.
Go see the doctor.
I've had enough discussion about the MCU over the past weekend. I don't.
Okay, so let's talk. Okay, what else? What can we change the subject to? Topic wise, I wanted to talk about competition and crushing the competitions. You got Sideshow doing their SideshowCon and just everyone's wowing. I think everyone's still on the high of the whole con. They're doing stuff that they haven't showed before. Really, at a con, at least, with the unpainted prototypes and updates to pieces, and they had the live artists discussing the pieces on the showroom floor. Just a real revamp. You can tell that they sat back, listened to some of the feedback over the last year that collectors had, and really threw everything at the wall. So now, as a company, as a competitor, what do? You hear people saying, I think Sideshow's winning the race for Company of the Year. And you see Sideshow just pumping out all these pre-orders and people saying, I want this, I want this, I want this. And then you have these other companies sitting back, selling their product at a higher price point. Maybe there's a difference in quality, but at the same time, you still have collectors who are willing to spend, as opposed to, let's say, $14 to $2,000 on one quarter scale piece, they'll go with Sideshow and buy three quarter scale or smaller scale diorama or pieces with Sideshow. So how are you, as the competition, looking at this and kind of devising a plan within your company to save that money? That's a good topic, eh?
I think it goes back to stunts, like we were saying about, well, not stunts, but you have to pull out the stops, like we were saying about the previous topic. I think like that same week you had Iron Studios announcing bigger scales when they have been doing a lot of 1/10 recently, and you had PCS with their announcement about the Kucheric brothers joining the team. So yeah. I think you drum up the excitement.
So if you're Prime One, let's just start with Prime One. If you're Prime One right now, watching this con, and you've been hearing that collectors want to take a step back. Economy wise, everything's not the best right now. People want to take a step back, spend a little bit less money, still collecting, but people don't want to be spending as much money as they have been, let's say. What's your next move? Do you do a whole extravagant showcase? Do you try to lower prices? What's your next move? What are you as Prime One going to do?
I think Prime One
go ahead, Vision.
has found their niche. I don't think they're going to change. I think they're going to continue doing the same type of pieces they've been doing. And if you want them, fine. If you don't want them, then go to Sideshow for a smaller size and a smaller price point. I don't think they're going to change their game plan whatsoever. I think they're doing well, and I think they're going to just continue exactly what they've been doing.
Doing what they're doing?
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. There's no reason for them to. This is Sideshow catching up to them. This is Sideshow trying to carve back out that positive speak that Prime One, I believe, for the past few years has almost carried exclusively. Not that they're the only company people have spoken positively about. I just mean in terms of kind of always being in that upper echelon of praise, whether it's for the pieces they're coming out with, the production quality, the showcases, you name it. Now, Sideshow does have their things. You know, their customer service is always praised and things like that. But in terms of the actual statues, Sideshow has definitely taken a few steps back, or maybe just had never really pushed themselves or propelled themselves forward enough. I agree with Alan. I don't think Prime One has to do anything. I think Prime One has been rolling for years and years. And yeah, are some of their ESs going a little bit lower? Sure, but they've always had lower ESs. And when you come in at a higher price point and you bring a higher production quality, just thinking numbers wise, you don't have to make as much when you're selling them for those prices, and people are still buying them. People still get excited about Prime One. The minute the next level showcase is announced, that's it. That's what everyone's going to be talking about again. I think Prime One well, I think there's another company that's really safe too, but I think Prime One is the safest pretty much coming out of this.
What I worry about with Prime One is, yeah, Prime One has the name, the quality, and so forth. But again, they may have carved out a niche little spot for their community-wise for customers purchasing their items. But I think it's people are feeling the crunch, and money isn't being spent like it used to be. Look, they've kind of pulled away from 1/3. They kind of pulled away from DC. They're going into different IPs. And look at their sales. You go onto their sales, and it's these 1/3 pieces, dioramas, and pieces that should have been sold out a long time ago, and they're not. You look at companies like XM. Where's XM? Where do they disappear to? I feel like XM is in a room with a bunch of darts, and they're just throwing them at a wall of ideas to see what they can come up with. Where do they vanish to?
I mean, that's a completely different situation.
So my whole thing is, as a competition, what do you do now to... I think dollar value... I think a lot of people are looking at the spending, and what can I get? How much value can I get for the dollar I'm spending?
Sure.
Sideshow's stepping up to the plate.
Sure, but I still don't. I still, in the same way that Prime One has their little niche, Sideshow, yeah, they're the company, right? They're big. A lot of people know them and all that, but they have their own audience too. You know, people, yes, they have great prices, but you typically are paying for that lower price in some ways. And so rather than, okay, I'm ordering, and I don't know everyone's financial situation, right? There's no blanket statement here, but instead of buying 10 Prime One pieces, I'm just going to have to cut it down to 7 instead of going and buying 15 Sideshow pieces, because I don't want that quality. I don't want this. I don't want that. Prime One's still delivering what I want. So I just get less of what I was getting rather than transitioning from Prime One to Sideshow so that I can get more. But then it also comes with these things that I didn't want to begin with. Now, Sideshow can prove themselves. They got the excitement. They got the anticipation. They got the hype. They're showing things. And they have proved semi-recently that they can meet the production value when it comes to some of those pre-orders. The Mr. Sin looks great. The Penguin looked great. Like, there are these pieces that have come out. It's like, damn, they nailed it. But Prime One's been doing that for years. Not flawlessly, obviously. We had some broken bases and some other things going on, but they've been doing that for years. And Sideshow has kind of had a bit of a struggle at times. So I think that you can cut down on Prime One pieces and still buy what you like in terms of quality and IP and all of that, and the art that these companies are delivering, and not have to transition to a different company in order to financially make it work.
Phoenix agrees. Number one rule: don't chase the competition. Offer your best. Do the best at what you can do. Totally agree with Vega.
Aren't they chasing the competition though by going to a smaller scale? They had a niche and they are getting away from it.
Oh, Prime 1 going down to the quarter
They're also
scale.
they're also redoing pieces in order that they've already done.
I think
that's a competition trace or a cash grab, because it's like we already made all this money off like third scale Superman Hush, and now we can make it again off the quarter scale. And you can't get mad saying that we're reissuing the same statue because we're putting it out in the smaller scale. So that might be more of a cash grab than a.
And they're targeting a different audience with those too. Yeah. Like for example, myself, I have really 1/3 scale that I'll hold on to, but the rest are quarter. So they're trying to target folks like me, where it's like, oh, Batman Hush, or the Batcave, or Superman Hush. Well, let's offer it in quarter scale for these folks. Cash grab. We're also wrapping these folks in, getting them our product, showing them what we can do. So I think that's part of it too. Get some more folks under their umbrella.
Okay, so then
Bill, that's why I think Iron Studios has been killing it with the 1/10 scale, because you can get like every character that you want, that representation, for 1/10 of the price, and you can get like if you collect T-Man like me, you can get the whole line of villains or the whole line of heroes. You're not sacrificing space. You're getting multiple representation, and it's not like busting your wallet, So I think they're just they're catering to different clientele or being smart with it.
And they're also kind of riding the wave of kind of what's popular. I think that's why y'all have already talked about it, the shift to more anime stuff.
Casual saying Prime 1 and J&D are already taking action over their elite collectors. Prime 1 is now focusing on quarter. J&D is now focusing on 1/6. There's a shift going on that the companies are doing.
Yeah. So do you guys think?
Let me just get this one in. Norman's saying neither of these companies is chasing after the other. Each decided on a target market or collector. Buyer went after all. Sorry, each decided on a target market or collector. Buyer and went after it. You're confusing how they manage where they overlap with competitive strategy.
Well, that was my next question. So if Prime 1's getting into quarter scale, then aren't they going in direct competition with XM? Because it's not really Sideshow they'd be competing with. It would be XM. Because that's the price range. That's the quality kind of range. More so than
Prime 1's way better than XM.
Is XM still putting out statues though? I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny, but
that's what. No. I totally agree with you. That's what I'm saying though. Is Prime 1 trying to put XM out? I guess that's the real statement.
Or they see an opportunity on the opening.
Yeah. They're going to take that market share.
Yeah. Do they have the ear to the floor and they're saying, okay, let's take a whack at our quarter as opposed to direct competition?
For them to do that, they got to do X-Men. They did X-Men. I think they could take them out though. But I think Prime 1 as a business overall is very smart. They knew 2 years ago everybody was getting those free checks, and that's when the money was coming in. So they made the high ESs, got all the stuff in. Now they just backing it up. Okay, we can't do those big ESs no more with them big prices. We got to drop this down because people are doing things with their money. At first, we just at home just buying, and money was good because it was just coming in for free, basically, So, like Prime 1 knows, man. Prime 1's doing pretty good in my opinion. I just think when they do their showcase, they always do it at the end, mid to the end of the year, and that's when they just start doing any little hitters and stuff like that.
I hear that a lot about stimulus checks, like, and that's when people were buying like crazy, but. Also, if you look at it, a lot of people that can afford to get these statues didn't qualify for those stimulus checks. So I think they were just buying because they were at home and couldn't go out because everything was closed. Because a lot of people were like, they were mad because there's like, I'm not getting no damn stimulus check.
You're not getting a check. But think about how many people was getting those checks though. I walked outside seeing people eating better than me. I'm like, what the? Like they eating shrimp, lobster. I'm like, man, I like lobster, the good butter.
Do you think they were spending it on statues, or do you think people were buying statues during?
Oh no, they wasn't buying statues
because everything was closed.
well, people I know wasn't buying statues because I wasn't in the community then though. So they were just buying like you know what I mean, like cars or like bikes and buggies with you know what I mean, the electric ones and stuff, like stuff they would never bought if they had worked at 9 to 5. They were like, nah, it's not worth it because you're working 80 hours to find that one item. But right now you ain't got to go to work at all, and that check is just coming and you're just chilling, and maybe most of them ain't even paying their rent. I don't know, but
the way I look at it too is, as a business, I can have a stronghold on a part of a market, but at the same time, I have in the back of my head that I still want to expand. Like, that's how I would think as a business owner. I still want to expand my market, especially in collecting. I see. I've gone through it myself. A lot of collectors, kind of go through stages of collecting, right? I've started with Hot Toys, went from Hot Toys, went to the Sideshow 5th scale, quarter scale, and then I dabbled in Prime. So I think it would be. I don't think it would be cool to just have Prime focus on Prime customers and ignore the rest of the market. And that goes for any company. Making little strategic business moves that can kind of, hey, once you get a Prime piece under your belt, an XM piece under your belt, you feel you may like the quality better, you may like the paint app, whatever it is, the way the piece is depicted, a character is depicted better than another company. Once you get that under your belt, you can switch from like a Sideshow to a Prime 1 or an XM. I look at it like Hot Toys. Getting Hot Toys collectors to go from Hot Toys into statues. Iron Studios is a great option. The 1/10, the quarter, more affordable option. So I don't know if the companies are just sticking to their own market and they don't have their eyes on the bigger picture. I think I would try to have my eyes on the bigger picture as to, how can I get this market share of the community to look at my product at least.
Right. Right. And I do think, I do think that lends to the point of that many of you brought up, Prime 1 leaning a bit more into quarter scale. They've been increasing quarter scale production since 2021. It's just been a steady increase. But Steve also brings up a really interesting point in the chat, not the first part. I think Sideshow, top dog, sure, by name recognition and just quantity of things they produce and reliability. In terms of creative direction, I wouldn't say so. But that's my own opinion. But the second part, pressing the gas pedal at the perfect time. Prime 1's been in fucking cruise control for years. Yeah, the showcases have been really cool, but it's been cruise control. We kind of know what we're going to get from them. XM, right? XM kind of, you forget they exist right now. They're really trying to. They're still in 2023 or late 2022. That's kind of where they're existing right now. Still trying to backtrack and get a lot out production wise. And then PCS. I mean, PCS is a kind of a double-edged sword. Sometimes it's like, oh crap, look what they're making. Another time it's like, oh crap, look what they're making. Right. So they're still kind of finding their footing, I think, in regards to community perception, whether they've earned it or not. And so it's kind of like there was a perfect storm right now brewing for no one really pushing forward. I think PCS has been pushing forward with numbers and putting a lot out there. But in terms of offering things that people have actually asked for, and making a notable shift, it is Sideshow, and they just did it. They started it in the beginning of the year with that Batgirl and showed an art direction that they had not previously been offering. And then when you get to SideshowCon, you get a month of teases with characters that people have clamored for. Even the Riddler. Yes, Prime 1 announced a Riddler too, but 2 Riddlers is better than 1. So it's not like them announcing it was going to be diluted by Prime 1's announcement. And then you have Constantine and all these other things. So I think Sideshow has hit, I don't know whether it was luck or I assume it's not. I assume there's some marketing people they have back there who know what they're doing. And they hit at the right time where no one else is doing anything actively to propel themselves forward in the public spotlight, I guess.
I completely agree with your point with in regards to Sideshow being at the top dogs. I have to disagree. Over the last couple of years, I don't think that they've been the top dogs. not going to SDCC, the letdowns with the 12 days of Sideshow in the previous years. I think they really took a step back, listened to all the feedback. They say they watch the shows. They say they listen to the feedback. I think they really listened to the feedback, put their ear to the ground, and just launched themselves this year. Just threw everything at it. SideshowCon this year was perfectly organized with the teases for the 3 weeks, and then the last week just have the booth tours where you show the items and you have the artists and so forth on the floor talking about them and getting people excited. That's the way to do it. That's the way to convert people into, let's say, the statue realm, or get your current customer base excited about your product and not looking elsewhere, because that's where it becomes problematic as well. Is if you're a collector, you're a Sideshow collector, for example, you've been with them for years, and then your character comes up, you don't like how it's been depicted, or your character doesn't come up at all, and then you start shopping around at, well, this company's offering it this company's giving me a rendition that I like, and so forth. That's where it could become problematic. I think they were struggling, and they got themselves out. One of the companies that really is shining this year, but I don't think they were top dogs for a while.
But that's why, John, to your point, like when people go, well, I don't like this, I finally get my character, or I'm not getting my character, I finally get them, I hate this rendition, I hate they went this route. That's why the customs game is so big right now, because it's somebody doing every character that we're not getting, and they're giving you every single style, swap out, switch up of that character. So
I want to make one.
Sideshow was smart with that Bishop to give you both the ball version with the powers and the Jerry Curl version. So you're catering to both demographics. So they
I just want to say one more point, and then I'll leave this. I could go to the chat and get some, and then we can do the auction. But or anybody else on the panel. This is why it's so important to share your opinion and share your thoughts on a company. Some are going to perceive it as hate. Some are going to jump on your back. And even when the change is good, they'll still, even when the change is good and you start recognizing the company for making the changes, the people will still jump on your back for saying you didn't believe in them and this and that, even though it was like constructive feedback. Always share your opinions, your thoughts respectfully. And this is what you want to see. Because if you just had a gang of people saying, which there are out there, Sideshow's the best, love everything Sideshow does, no faults, great release, it's not for me, great release, I'm not going to buy it though, but it's still great, without sharing the imperfections and where the company can improve business-wise. Oh, 12 days, they're not doing 12 days, but that's okay, we could let it slide, they'll do something. No. When you share your thoughts, opinions, this is how you get movement. Whether or not they listen to you or not, but getting the people's minds thinking and people saying, yeah, you know what, they're right. They can improve this way, and making other people comfortable in sharing their thoughts and opinions, it just becomes a bowl of feedback for the company that's free for them. And they can take what they want and use it and run with it. Mitchell saying, after COVID, the cost of living and inflation came, not to mention the extortionate prices, shipping and import fees and taxes. Those are major contributing factors for people not buying.
Shipping. Yeah. That's why we said Prime 1, I was like, Vision, like, go ahead with it, because they need shipping, man. The shipping, I've not gotten at least about 5 pieces that have been on my list because of the shipping, and it's like I'll just get it on the aftermarket, because even if the statue is more, I'll still save, because I'm paying a third of the price to get the piece shipped to me, and it's just not worth it.
And people said that Prime 1 won't do that again. I bet money they'll do it again, because they know they made, you have to think though, they made 12 out of me. If they didn't do that shipping, I would have never got that. If it makes sense, you know what I mean? So do it again, Prime 1, and then email me 30% off that Godzilla vs. Kong 2.
I'm gonna go you one further and say they do it again this year.
Yeah.
I bet you they will.
Oh, for sure. And I'm gonna be ready. Save your money now, guys. Like, do your last Sideshow POs, and then
I'm ready. I'm hoping. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I just want to add in the comment from CMP just a minute ago. Kind of sums up the way I feel about this whole thing, where I don't really look at the companies as like competitive, I just look at what company has that piece I want, and if it fits in the collection that I'm looking for, and then it's always, I'm always thinking like, is it worth the money? And that's like so with my collection, I go to Prime One for specific pieces that I'm willing to pay more money for to get a specific, quality, but it also has to be the concept I want. The concept is everything. If it doesn't have the right concept, just because it's a character you like or whatever, it's not worth it to me. It has to be that character doing that specific thing or in that specific pose or, emulating or whatever, the feeling of the character that I remember or the feeling of what I remember seeing them doing, right? If it doesn't have that, it doesn't matter what company makes it, it's trash to me. I'm just not going to get it. But each of these companies has their place. I will say that out of the three main ones that we've talked about, XM's probably the lowest on my list because I've had a few XM pieces and I always end up getting rid of them first. And it tends to be because I don't buy any like the Transformers pieces or pieces that have a lot of metal in them. So maybe that's the issue because I know they do metal really well and they do a lot of detail work in their bases. But it's like I don't feel like the character really gives me exactly what I wanted. It's almost like they put more into the detail work than they do the character for me. Sometimes Sideshow nails that just spot on. And it reminds me of Bowen when Bowen used to nail it. And they're getting better and better at it lately. So I hope they keep going on that trajectory because for people like me, that works out perfectly. But,
and even Ark
I don't have to spend $1,800 for it,
Ark brought up a good point too early in the show, like going back and picking up older pieces.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like been where I've been at lately.
Yep.
And he's happy with that, so we'll see. It's one thing, like you said, good trajectory. You got to hit the production stage and so forth, but it's a fantastic time to be a collector because you have options left, right, and center. Companies releasing 3 or 4 Catwoman pieces, Riddler's here, Penguin, pieces that you would have never even thought you were going to get. Bishop. You got Sideshow doing the original line. They're knocking all 3. Court of the Dead, the like Vampire's Lust and Succubus, and then the Pulp Vixens. It's just non-stop pieces flying everywhere. So you definitely have lots of choices.
Some of their new Sideshow pieces are like unexpected as well, like Cat Bane. I didn't see that coming.
What's the other one? MODOK at that scale.
Yeah.
They're kind of going to that larger scale as well. Yeah. So
LBS just needs to drop my Martian Manhunter, and we'll be happy. That's all I need.
we can wait on that. Bring out the animated first, LBS. Listen to me. Trust me. The market needs that right now.
All right. Anybody else have anything to say with this, and we can wrap this one up, and then we'll do a touch base at the end of the year and see where everyone's at. When everyone votes for the Tech Awards, who's going to take some awards home at the end of the year. We'll see.
That succubus better get an award.
Oh no, she has some competition with that Vampire's Lust.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah.
Wrong award show.
Yeah, I like that.
Wrong award show.
Those are AVNs.
What's going on, Jarhead? All right, let's do the auction. Let's get into the auction. Stay for some fun. This is going to be a spicy one. Are you guys ready? Let's kick it off.
Yes, sir.
Building a collection.
So let's get the auction underway. Who's got 55? 55, 55, no, say no, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 59, 60, 60, 60, 60, 1, 1, 60, 1, 1, 1, 2.
Sold in the back row. Thank you very much. You're the buyer.
Got 54 people in here, by the way. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on this Monday evening. Hope the night's going well. Building a collection, episode 4 already. Damn, guys, time is flying.
I didn't know D-Rock had a cat. Oh, that's dope.
What's in the background again?
Jarhead says he thinks Krampus will be better than both of those. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, buddy.
Building a collection, episode 4. Let's get it kickstarted. Here was last week's results. We had Vega take home the XM Scorpion as well as the XM Storm, spending $54.50. We have Jerry taking Weta Dead Marshes and the Prime 1 T-Rex Rotunda for $5,000. We got Vision taking one home, the LBS Hulk at $41.50. D-Rock sweeping the auction. Sideshow Hulk versus Spidey. Sideshow Hulk, the old PF, the Sideshow Wolf Predator, and the LBS Cap and Thor combo for $8,000.
Wow.
We have Alan taking home the Queen Studio Alien Bust, spending $4,000. And we got Bill taking home the Iron Studios T-Rex Attack and LBS Magneto for $58.50.
Oh, wow.
Cool Game was here also. He took the PCS Turtle set and the XM Professor X version B, as well as the Prime 1 Bane for $6,900. And lastly, I made that mistake with Piggy, so I made the executive decision. I will be gifting him his... What's this called? This is the Crack Tusk Prime 1 Predator due to my...
I appreciate it. I already won the competition, so I'm good. Crack Tussle.
Hey, John, forget to contact me next week, will you?
Yeah. So, this is the piece I had for. I had this up for Piggy, and then when he wasn't there, I pulled it and I made the decision that we're gonna just give it to him. So.
We need to see the numbers before the auction starts to make sure you're also not giving Piggy more money.
No, nothing.
Why would you do that, Jerry? Why?
I gotta get that pretty quick.
Send that moose back over there to like chew on Jerry's internet, man.
maybe
wish it, Piggy. Next week too. Wish it.
Jarhead, that's my second wish. Send the moose to Jerry's internet.
How many people we got in here? Let's just put 10. So. There you go. Last week's wild card, we have Vision winning $50. We have Vega taking home 100, and Cool Game isn't here tonight, so he'll be taking home 1,000.
Hey, I should get that 1,000 since he ain't here, and it's not my fault.
No, next episode he's on, he'll get it. He'll get the 1,000
right now. I'm gonna say it right now because I'm black.
Wow. Wow. Hey,
but isn't Cool Game?
He light skin. We don't count, bro. You know that. He light skin. He can just skip the line still.
Wow.
Savages. So let's get this ready here. We got Alan. Should have had this ready. Alan. We got Vision.
Damn. Seemed like he wasn't happy saying that one.
We got Piggy. We got D-Rock. And we got Jerry, Vega. Am I missing anyone? I think that's it, right? And Bill. Wow. Can't forget Bill. Can't forget my guy Bill. Most important guy there. So we got Alan with... So we're not doing 8,000, if you remember what I said last week. This week is going to be 7,500 is what everyone's going to get.
Don't I get $500 more, though, since I got that other thing, right?
You're getting 75.50 is what you're getting.
Keep that 55.50. I'll keep it.
Piggy's getting 7,500. D-Rock will get 7,500 as well. Jerry, Vega, and we are set.
John, at some point, will you kind of show what we've accumulated so far? Not tonight, but just.
I can on the Facebook group. I can for sure.
Okay.
Again, I'm going to be releasing the episodes as well. I just haven't done so yet, but yeah, to make it easier for sure. So here you guys can take a look.
I have 76.
Vega has 7,600. Yeah, take it easy. It's only 100. Okay, yeah. Beautiful.
Fucking dollar counts. We're collector.
Here's your list.
It's $50.
We're all
Vega
ready.
want to start without 100.
That's it. Perfect. You see it here. We're all set. This week's wild card, kind of a little bit of a mix from last week. This wild card will be almost like in Monopoly, a chance card. So if you pull a wild card, you won't know. You'll only know after you bid for an item. If there's a wild card slide after you bid for the item and win it, there will be a wild card after it. Okay. And then I have an accompanying whatever. It could be anything. It could be, you'll see. It'll be a surprise. Okay?
Yep.
We ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, master.
There we go. Wow. People don't like watching auction, man.
How many years?
We still live in the old days.
First item up for auction.
Cotton.
Wow.
Cotton, damn.
Don't forget, all releases are the exclusives.
Jesus.
$1,000 for Thanos on Throne by Sideshow.
Hey, Piggy, you never seen John laugh that loud, right? He snorted and all. Like,
Okay.
Man.
There's no snorting here, Vision. That's only on your side.
I know, right?
$1,000. Anybody going 1,000 on Thanos on Throne? Bill's going 1,000.
I'll go 1,100.
Jerry's 11. Not Jerry.
No.
Vegas 11.
Oh my!
1150.
Which was so good too.
1150. 1150 for Bill.
12.
1250.
13.
1350.
Oh my goodness! How many times are we going to do this?
15.
15.
Fuck you, Jerry. Send that moose. Send that moose. Send that moose.
I concur.
1,500 going once.
1550.
Who said 16?
I did.
There you go. 16.
17.
Wow, Jojo says a wild card buys you a bag of milk. You savage.
D-Rock, I'm gonna drive to your house personally and pull on the internet.
Who said 17?
I said 17.
17 going once.
2,000.
2,000.
That's a big jump. Big jump, Jerry.
2,000 going once for Jerry. 2,000
21.
going. Wow. 21. This is the first item up for bid.
It's a quiet
21
bid.
going for Vega. 21
Vega,
going
mute
once.
your mic, man.
21 going twice. Sold to Vega.
Yeah, Vega.
2,100.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if there's a wild card on this one.
Does that mean you're not going to come to my house and bite my wiring now?
Negative. Next item up for auction, the XM Red Hulk, starting at 900.
900.
950.
950. 1,000. Okay.
1100.
1150.
1200.
1300.
1350.
1450.
1450 going once.
1,500.
Wow.
15 hots.
15 going once.
We were doing so well, man.
I really want this in real life, so you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. 1550.
Oh, so because I really want it. hey, 1,600. Hey, that's how you know we brothers. Huh?
1550 going once for Piggy. 1550 going
I said
twice.
1,600. I guess you don't hear. Oh man,
I didn't hear it either.
Watch, sorry, I don't go back to here. Remember, I don't go back. 1,600 going once. 1,600 going twice.
1550.
17.
17 going once. Twice.
1750.
Yes, get it, Piggy.
I'll go 18.
18 going once.
Don't let him get it, Piggy. Come
18
on.
going twice.
19.
Yeah,
19.
Piggy.
I never knew
Bill
these
got it
people.
first.
1950.
2000.
You can have it,
coming
Bill.
in.
I like Bill.
Oh,
Come on,
oh.
Piggy. Show them how they do it in the ATL. Let's go.
2,000 going once.
All of
2,000
it.
That's
going
base.
twice. Sold to Bill. for 2,000.
Me with me rock. Me.
Hey, Jerry, I don't have space for two of them. I already got them.
Oh yeah, you got this already. Man, you
I
made
just
me
did
spend
one
money.
vision again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Biggie's speaking my language.
I know for a fact that John saved something for you, and I will make sure my 7550 will grab it.
I gave him one to save for him. Next on the docket, let's see if there's a wild card. Here we go. No wild card. Prime 1, Hush Batman, 3rd scale, $9.99. Wow, not everybody at once.
I take 1,000. I'll
take 1,100.
1,100 for Vega.
1150.
Going once, 1150. Going twice, Soul to Vision, 1150.
Yes, sir. In real life, I'd have got you too. Well, I got you, broski.
I just wanted you to have to pay a little bit more.
Oh.
I didn't want the damn thing.
Okay, let's keep on going. Is it a wild card?
Hopefully not. Son of a
wild
bitch!
Card.
Look what we did, guys.
Vision
We
cheated.
let Vision get one.
He cheated.
Wild card. For
You know
this
I don't
one.
get nothing because John did me shady last week. I spent 4K and got $50.
Let me
Dominion
finish.
voting machine.
Wild card number 1 is
Vision loses money.
You have to sit out on the next item that's up for bid.
See?
Good
I
answer.
didn't get
I
that.
honestly he's making this up as he go.
Good answer.
No, I got everything written here. Everything. Number 1.
Oh, that
Hold on, everyone.
justifies it.
Screenshot, zoom in, clear up. Let's go.
I set that up
Enhance.
purposely though,
Enhance.
because I knew Vision was gonna go for that Hush Batman.
Good answer.
Reading you
So-
like a book, Vision.
But wait till he see next item he cannot bid. That's how it works.
Is he
Hey,
All
Piggy,
right, so-
make a trade, Piggy. I know you want something I got, broski. Let's get this.
Here we go. Next item up for bid: the Iron Studios
God damn.
anime
$1,000. $1,000.
animated Batman. The car, the Batmobile, and the Batman piece, starting at
$1,000.
1,000.
I got the
$1,000.
choice, so I'm good.
1,100.
Okay.
1,200.
15.
1,550.
16.
17.
Ooh, this is fun.
19.
Get him, Piggy.
2 G's.
There you go, Piggy.
21.
You can have it, Jerry.
Jerry's only
20.
doing this because he doesn't buy shit in real life.
2,100 going once. 2,100 going twice. Sold to Jerry for 2,100.
Now I'll say
guys-
this: I bought it for 21 because it's the show. In real life, I think $9.99 is overpriced.
Yeah.
Did you guys see they're coming out with more for this line? As the
You're not
target
the
business?
only one.
What are they coming out with? Like what?
Doing the Batwing.
Oh,
Then I saw some characters, Batman. Not this for the Target one. The Target one that Vision bought.
oh wow.
They're coming out with more.
Yeah, they overprice the shit out of their vehicles.
All reissues.
Living in the past.
You have to live in the past so you don't repeat it in the future.
I agree with you. I don't make them. Yeah, I agree with you.
5,400 for Jerry.
Who
You guys
won
must-
this one? Who got this one?
Jerry
Did you
took
get-
this one.
He didn't even pay attention. He couldn't bid it.
But no, Matt. So at the end of the day, you know I
He
want
really set this one out.
Now he
Yeah.
should be
It's
thrown out.
everything.
He should be thrown out of the auction house because he.
Oh no! When I said you got to sit the next, I mean the whole auction. You got to sit out. Vision. You
Yes.
can't bid on.
Good answer.
No, I'm kidding.
Good answer. Fucking Family Feud. That
Yes.
shit. Oh, we should do.
I don't
Family
know,
Feud.
man. The only person I got on my team seemed like Alan and D-Rock haven't said anything yet. Bill been giggling. So
You're back, Vision. Here we go. Here's the next.
I love
item.
you, Vision. I love you.
Exactly.
Whitebeard by J&D, starting at 25.
We know Jerry wants that
$1.
one.
Whitebeard.
I don't watch One Piece besides the live action.
99 cents.
Wow, this is a really nice piece.
2,500.
though.
I
Thank
don't
you.
even know who this character
What?
is.
I was
Thank
gonna
you,
go to a
D-Rock.
coupon for Applebee's next, and you went.
D-Rock
25.
going once. D-Rock going twice.
He's got it. There's
Sold,
no-
D-Rock.
Sold.
Smart strategy. Smart, because when this vote goes to the people, you're going to have some anime representation and some good representation.
The
Smart
people. Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised
Well, the
Alan
people
didn't jump on this.
No,
It's
let me
J&D.
not say it now. Start dissing the people. Get 0 votes.
I actually
You're
want
on
this piece in real life too. I
That
just
leaves
can't
at
find it.
5,000.
It's cheap.
It's already out. This piece is already out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been out,
It came out a while.
but you
ago.
can't
Sold
get it for
out,
this
yeah.
price.
Yeah,
it was like it was an exclusive.
Or yeah,
Right.
some
There's
country.
only 300, right?
Yeah, it was low.
Yeah,
It looks
I think
really good though.
That was the COVID days, or yeah?
No, that was
22.
No, it was
right?
after.
Did it went up for PO in 22, I think. So
Yeah, it
probably
came out
released-
last year. It was
Okay.
delivered last year.
Yeah.
next item up for bid. Queen Studios T-Rex, third scale T-Rex, starting at 3,000.
Wow.
Wouldn't buy that shit,
Ooh,
bro.
that's a nice
Wow.
one.
3,000.
It's
Look
real.
at
Buy it,
3,000.
Vega.
It's real. Shut up, Jerry.
3,000 from someone, please. 3,000.
Make a bid.
This is you're gonna get all the Jurassic Park people. 3,000.
There you go, Alan. Get it, Alan.
3,000 going once.
Lynn.
3,000 going twice.
Lynn.
Sold to Alan for 3,000.
There you go, Alan.
Yeah. Nice. Golf clap. Golf clap.
Alan's just out here waiting for nobody to bid and be like, sure, I'll take it.
I'll take that one.
He's
You
not out
got
here
it?
for the bidding wars. He
Alan
just wants
got
to
it.
buy it nows.
Okay.
D-Rock be waiting. He like, nobody wants it? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Next on the docket. J&D,
Mm.
the Batman,
Oh,
starting at
God.
1,900.
19.
19 for Jerry. 19 going once. 19 going twice.
2,000.
2,000
Oh,
from D-Rock.
I thought we were going.
Really,
21.
2,000 going once.
21.
22.
21 going once. 22 going once.
23.
Get it, D-Rock.
24.
Get it, D-Rock.
25.
26.
Ooh, mama. 26 going once.
27.
Ooh.
Get it, girl.
27.50.
27.50 going once.
Get it, D-Rock.
I just do a even 3.
Oh, Jerry says I can't
You
spend
can't
money in
offer
real life, so I
Pattinson,
better do
man.
it here.
Pattinson.
Spending that COVID money.
3,000.
Woo! It is the
3,000
best
going
one.
once.
I'll let you have it, Jerry. You can have it.
3,000 going
appreciate
twice. Sold to Jerry.
He didn't let you
for
have it.
3,000.
He was like, I'm waiting.
You know what, Jerry? You deserve that Pattinson. And you take
if
that
it was,
however you want.
if it was Affleck, I would have let you keep it.
Ooh,
Shit, I wouldn't bid on it.
Buddhist man.
Amen. I feel like giving you this
I meant
this
Piggy.
one for free.
Hater,
Oh, Piggy.
Oh yeah, I hate Affleck too.
Okay, good.
haters.
I
Caravan of
saw what you did
haters.
there. Hey, Dennis. Good to see you, buddy.
I
All
don't
right.
think you ever see a Affleck for sale.
Nope. Trash
I think
compactor.
this is the best the Batman statue though for like far and
Trash.
away.
Out of
Oh,
all
yeah,
of them,
it is.
though.
Far and away.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Next on the
Not even
docket, the
close.
Sideshow Symbiote Spidey, starting at $6.99.
That's a sexy piece.
I'll pay 700 for it.
700 for Piggy.
That's today, player.
700 for Piggy going once.
Bill,
That's it.
didn't Bill just say 750?
Oh, sorry, Bill. 750 going
Z
once.
Vision, it's not just you.
750 going twice.
800.
800.
Get it, Piggy.
That's a white on white thing.
900.
900 from Bill.
950.
Is that your ping pong paddle, Piggy?
No, it's, not,
950.
it's another of my assortment of paddles.
Oh,
What's
God.
going on, nice guy? Good to see you,
That-
brother.
That paddle's for one cheek only.
What was the last one I heard?
Mhm.
950 from Piggy is the last one I heard.
I don't know. As big as that is, I think it would do two cheeks.
Bill, you're at 1,000?
Depends on who he's got.
1050.
That's true.
1050. Bill's at 1050. 1050 going once.
700.
1100.
I'm trying to help you out, Bill. I'm making him laugh.
Jesus, D-Rock. I'm going to get security to kick you out. D-Rock,
Good
I am
luck.
security, D-Rock, you're safe.
D-Rock will
12.
handle security now.
1,200. 1,200 going once for Bill. I can't hear Bill because his mic's a little low. 1,200 going once. 1,200 going twice. Sold to Bill
Not his mic. We're just all fucking loud.
for 1,200.
No.
Congrats, Bill. Wow. Sideshow's gonna be
Congrats,
pulling
Bill.
these off and saying, "Hey, we can sell these for double the price."
But they got to give us the money like this auction house as well.
For real.
Well, congratulations, Bill. You got a wild card, Bill. Smart move, there, Bill.
Oh.
Bill cheated.
Bill.
Dominion voting.
Here's a little pressure for you, Bill. You know what comes from pressure? Diamonds. Pick one person, Bill, to skip the next item up for bid.
Wow.
What?
Jerry.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
Damn.
Savage.
Praise. Praise.
Friendships are ending tonight.
Damn, Jerry, what'd you ever do to everybody?
So good, Jerry. I'm in the same boat, Jerry.
This is a great
I'm in the same boat, Jerry. All right, Jerry, you missed this next auction. Here it is. The Tweeterhead triple threat. The Justice League triple threat. 1,500.
Jerry's like, I didn't want this shit anyway.
Cool game would have been here. He would have went for this. So zip the lips. 1,500.
Sit back.
Can Jerry skip the next one?
Right, 500 apiece.
I'll give you 8.
Yeah, make some purchases, Vega. Shut up.
1,500. Nobody's going for this.
I'll do it. 1,500.
Thank you, Piggy. Smart.
1,500. Nah.
1,500 going once. 1,500 going twice.
They look plastic.
Sold to Piggy.
Jerry, I was going to say I stopped collecting Funko Pops a long time.
It has to go. But I'm thinking about. Remember, we have to go to the community to vote on our
exactly.
Collection.
Thank you. Strategy.
Right. So you need to get those Poe people.
Oh, everybody hear you hear Vega say that?
And
Sure
I
say all kinds of shit. I know I'm getting no votes, guys.
The views of Vega are not the views of the everyday collector. Please, no, I'm kidding.
I can also, like, if we ever get the opportunity to trade, I know Cool Game's gonna have something in his collection that
smart man.
Really
look at
for this.
So. They're kissing butt.
Have you thought?
No, that's bartering.
Have
That's
you
bartering
thought that
still.
far, John? In terms of like everything that'll encompass this, like the trading and all that stuff.
Yeah, we're getting there each week. No rush.
No rush. I was just wondering if you thought it through.
As he
Just
goes.
winging it.
He's winging it.
That's all.
I'm not winging shit.
This
The
is
only thing I'm winging is whether you're going to be here next week.
You know the visionaries be sad.
All 2 of them.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Then all your statues get forfeited to Piggy. Did you hear that?
Nah, don't
So I'm
say that.
I want to get all my statues to D-Rock.
I'll take them.
They never traded on me since day one.
Until the piece comes.
Hey, Bill was like, should I say vision? Should I say it?
Yeah.
He gonna call me racist if I did it.
Okay, let's keep on going. Next on the docket, the Queen Studios quarter scale Hulkbuster.
I got 29 though.
Starting at 29.
29.
2,900.
I got 29.
I already said it.
What I got left, John?
3K.
3K from Vision.
35.
Oh.
35 from D-Rock.
I don't think I got 35.
36.
Oh, you're asking how much you got? Hold on.
Yeah. How much do
you
I have?
got 24.
Yeah, I'm out.
3,600 from Piggy. 3,600 from Piggy.
37.
37 from Alan, I heard first.
37.50.
38.
38.50.
39.
Oh, Alan's in it.
$4,000 from D-Rock. $4,000 from D-Rock.
5K. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's get this home.
5K. 5K going once.
50-50.
52.
52 from D-Rock.
You
can't go D-Rock. Your 5K.
I'm all in. Whatever I got, throw it out there.
Okay, Vision's at 6,400.
Let's go. 007, baby. Let's go.
Nobody can do that, so it's going to Vision.
Well, now he's
like always. Vision
get
get what he wants. He get what he wants. Pick her up. Like, hey, baby girl, let's go.
Imagine if this was the last one. Vision pushed all his chips.
You're looking real sad down there.
No.
Oh no, I'm strategizing. I'm thinking.
No. I actually want this in real life. I can afford it, so I can just fake it. So I make it.
You wanted this?
Yeah. I want this too.
I wanted it too.
Oh, I thought you wanted XMs.
I want that too.
Either one.
I got a big imagination. So you know what I mean.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm living in the past.
Next on the docket, Superman Hush.
Oh shit!
1,400.
This is it. Ready?
1,400 going once. Anybody?
15.
15 from Alan.
Alan's bidding against himself.
Alan 1,500. Oh no, 1400. Going once. Going twice.
15.
15. Let's keep her going.
16.
16. Can I get a 17?
17.
18. 17 going once. Oh, 18 from Alan. Yep. 18 going once.
19.
Come on, guys. We're nowhere near what this thing's worth. 19 going once. 19 going twice.
1950.
1950 to Alan. 1950 going once.
2K.
I'm just going to stop the going once, going twice, because then I'm going to get parched.
I call
2K.
this the perpetual loser in casuals tournaments.
2K going once. 2K.
21.
You going 22?
2150.
Okay.
22.
There we go. 22
23.
going 23. 23 going once. 23 going twice. Sold to Piggy for 2,300.
Good job, Piggy. Proud of you.
Appreciate it. I'm sorry, Alan. But Alan, you have great taste, and you always want the statues that I want. With you, it's because you have great taste. With Vision, it's because I just don't want him to get the statue.
This is an honest group here.
I'm still shocked Bill went after Jerry.
With Jerry, I want
That was
to
the
intercept
best part of the whole show. I'm going to live on that high until Friday.
You know, there's a lot of racism going around here. You know, Hispanics. Yeah,
Next on the docket.
Card too.
Jerry,
I won Green Lantern.
Because you start with everybody. Oh yeah,
I ain't
starting at 1,200.
1,200.
Vegas started with me.
1,200 from
What the fuck you say about me?
from Vega.
You started the beef.
Oh, 100%.
1,200 going once. For
Normally how it
Vega.
goes.
1,200 going twice for Vega.
13.
Damn it.
13 from Alan. Alan has 13 going once.
14.
14.
It's Mickey and Allen all over again.
14 from Piggy. 14
15.
going once. 15 from Jerry.
16.
16 from Vega.
17.
18.
Damn it.
17 from Alan.
18.
18 from Jerry. Can I get a
19.
2,000? 19 from Alan.
2000.
No.
2,000. 2,000 from
21.
Piggy. 21 from Jerry. Can I get a
22.
20? 22 from Alan. Give me a 23. Somebody give me a 23.
All in 24.
24 from Jerry.
Let
24
him have
going
it,
once.
guys. Be nice. That's all he has.
24 going twice.
2450.
24.50. Stolen.
Fucking Jerry.
Honestly, I just wanted Piggy to pay more.
That's right.
24.50 going once. 24.50 going twice.
25.
No, I said it. I said it. 24.50 sold to Piggy. If
Piggy's
I
been
said
picking on
sold,
me all night, so
I can't be.
What?
couldn't have
24.50,
it
right?
for that cheap.
Piggy got the
Jerry, you started it with Batfleck.
Green Lantern.
That's the truth, though.
24.50.
You started
kidding
it by
me?
wanting that Battinson.
Alan, if I gave you that one, Vision will be all up on my ass.
Hey, pause.
Here's the paddle.
Damn.
Here's the
There's a
paddle.
lot of matchmaking happening on a Monday night.
All right, being Piggy 21 over room.
Get the paddles out, Piggy. I'm going to need them.
Ow.
Alrighty, next on the docket.
What do we have left?
The Hawkman. This is the double pack with the open wings. Starting bid
There's
1,800.
closed wings, so I don't trust it.
I don't know what I have left.
Oh, what do you have left? Here, I'll show everybody what they have left.
2,000.
D-Rock's like, I know I have enough.
Hey, Vega, get that, Vega.
No.
We'll make a trade
D-Rock
later.
going with
I don't remember what you have.
D-Rock going with 2,000.
21.
21 for Vega.
22.
22 I heard from Piggy for not Piggy, D-Rock. Sorry.
Jesus.
What's his name again? D-Rock.
Which one?
D-Rock.
D-Rock.
Hey, D-Rock, you getting treated worse than me today, D-Rock.
Guys, if you know what my days been.
John's reminding me of my middle-aged aunt who can never remember anyone's name, and she goes through like 6 cousins before she just says, whatever your name is.
D-Rock, my apologies. 2,200 for D-Rock. 2,200.
24
for 24 out.
25.
26.
27.
27.
28.
28.
3.
Damn it, Alan.
Alan's at 3.
You take it so far.
Bill's at
35.
31.
Need you to reel it in.
D-Rock's at 35. D-Rock's at 35 going once. 35 going twice.
36.
36, Alan. That one I'm going to give him. 36 going once.
37.
37.
38.
37 going 38. Can I get a
4.
4 grand? There we go. 4 going once. 4 going twice. Sold to D-Rock for 4,000.
It's worth it.
Is this one going to have a wild card, D-Rock? I feel in a wild card. We haven't got one in a while.
Auction's over. That's a wild card.
Man, I saw this thing at SideshowCon. This thing is a work of art. Like
I want
every
this
sense
one,
of the word. It's amazing.
Is it?
It is.
I do like wings. I'm a big wings guy.
Yeah, this thing is dope.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit. D-Rock got the
Yeah,
wild
girl.
card.
D-Rock's wild card is 1,000 cash added to this show right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'll get
girl.
1,000 now.
So he is at.
Owe me some money, D-Rock.
2,500.
He's at 2,000 right now.
2,000.
2,000
Okay.
with 1,000.
I see how
Okay.
it goes.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Good stuff, eh? Man, John's. I should be freaking producing the late night show.
Next piece, please, auctioneer. I ain't got time for this shit.
The OG back in time, just revision. OG Kucherk Brothers. 1150. We're starting off.
I actually like them brothers, though. They do good
Hey,
work.
SpongeBob, what's going on? Man, you didn't even know the Kucherk Brothers were before that PCS announcement.
I 100% agree.
1150.
If you're watching that movie, you don't know about the comics. So, shit.
Oh, they did this one too?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize they did both of them.
They did my shredder. They did war.
1150. Can I get an 1150? Can I get an amen? 1150 going once. Anybody? 1150 from Bill. What's going on, SpongeBob? Good to see you, brother. 1150 going twice.
13.
1300. 14. You're gonna make Bill pay for this one.
Jerry,
14.
you don't collect Star Wars. Move on.
15.
15.
Jerry, you don't collect Star Wars. Move on.
16
Who
for
said?
Bill.
Leave the kid alone. Leave the kid alone.
16
17.
going once. 17. We got a 17. Can I get an 18? 18. 18 from Bill. 2K from Bill. Pay up
There you
on
go,
a couple.
Bill.
Jerry.
There you go, Bill.
2K going once.
I don't have
2K.
2K.
You have 2,400.
I know.
2K going once. 2K going twice. Sold to Bill.
He's got to keep that money to bid me up on something just in case.
Yup.
Congrats, Bill.
Appreciate it.
Very nice.
City boy. City boy.
Okay, buddy.
Here we go. Iron Studios 89 Batmobile kicking off at 1,100.
A lot of cars
Damn.
today.
What did I buy? Fucking shit.
1,100.
1,100 for Piggy.
12.
There we go.
Here it is.
1,250.
13.
1250. Piggy, you're out. 13 going once for Alan.
I knew John gonna the
2,000.
whole class.
2,000 for D-Rock. 2,000 going once.
Wow.
2,000 going twice.
21.
21 for Alan. D-Rock, you're gone. 21 going once for Alan.
I'm just getting
22.
eliminated.
22
That was like a
from
5-second
Jerry.
pause.
22 for Jerry going once. I got to keep it racially even. 22 going once.
Oh, shit.
What? 100, bro. Keep it
22
100.
going twice.
Affirmative action.
23 from Alan. Alan said
24.
23. 24 from Jerry going once.
25.
25 from Alan. Jerry, you're out.
Alan's
25
eliminating just flicking them away.
25 going once for Alan. 25 going twice for Alan. Sold to Alan for 25.
He's like, how much you got? A little bit more. $1
A little bit more.
Everybody. Oh, God. Alan, you're such a high roller. I hope I grow up to be like you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
3,000.
In real life and in the game. Look at behind him.
Here we
We
go.
can't even see the rest
yeah,
of his
man.
collection.
All right, guys. Here is the here are the standings. Alan with 3, Piggy with 1250, D-Rock with 2, Jerry 24, Vega 55, Bill 23, and Vision with a goose egg. Here we go.
About to bid 3,050 if I really want something.
The PCS Museum Blade, third scale,
Don't think you won this
1,200. 1,200.
1,200.
1,200 from Piggy. 13 from, who said 13? Vega? 13 from Vega. 13 going once?
14.
13. 14 from Bill. 14 going once.
Oh, Bill.
14 going twice.
15.
15 Vega. 15
Sounds
going
Sounds
once.
like it's mine.
15 going once. 15 going twice. Sold to Vega for 1,500.
I couldn't get it. I'm glad you got it, Vega. I would have been happy for you too, Bill.
That leaves you with 4.
This panel is very divided tonight.
Yeah. Normal. It's just supposed to be me and Jerry. Why is everyone else fighting?
Well,
Okay, well,
Why are there so many allegiances?
let's continue.
Pattinson and
Piggy came back with a vengeance. He came
For
at me
real.
because I wanted it. I just wanted a statue, and he came at me.
Jerry,
This is John's fault. John
I
unlocked a
agree,
new
I
level of
agree.
Piggy.
I agree.
Let's continue.
Piggy.
Let's continue. Congratulations, Vega, on that win. Next, you actually pulled the wild card, and not just any wild card. You pulled the
Fake
golden loony. And you know what this golden loony represents?
$1.17.
Golden loony. At the end of this auction, when everything is said and done, the series, when this series, season 1 is done, this will be season 1 of auction. When season 1 is done, you can redeem this loony.
Give me power.
And
Give
what
me
you
power.
get to do is take any one statue that you want.
Yeah!
One statue.
What does Jerry have? Let me start thinking.
You
now.
will have to swap one of yours. Listen, you'd have to swap one of yours for anything that any panel member has.
I already know which one. We're good.
There you go. So
Piggy,
hang on to
I
the
already know what
loony.
you got now.
Wow, a forced trade. Thank you, Canada.
You could have taken anything from Vision, Piggy. Look what you did.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is this, Jerry, Vega. I was been inside Vega, right? Jerry been talking mess since day 1. We know what to do, all right? Hoorah! We're going against Vega.
Okay, that concludes the auction.
Damn, ending on a high note with me. Oh, yeah. Warms my heart. Thank you so much. I'd like to dedicate this win to not Jerry. And to pretty much literally anybody else.
So we got the Thanos on throne.
You let the worst person win.
I didn't let you didn't spend up. Why didn't you spend?
Yeah, you had money.
But not one person realized, like, PCS, Platinum Coin, Golden Loony, not one person appreciated the details. The attention
Because
to
it wasn't
detail.
your
That's
own.
because no one pays attention to the damn coin.
I don't think any of us have gotten the coin yet.
I learned one thing from this episode. Vision doesn't know how to manage money. Thanos goes
It wasn't your own vision. So next time in the next episode, I need some originality. You got what I'm saying?
Originality.
Yeah.
I don't
be
go
original.
back in time. I don't go back in time. Thanos on throne goes to Vega. Red Hulk by XM goes to Bill. Hush, the Prime 1 Batman, Hush, goes to Vision. Iron Studios animated series Batmobile goes to Jerry. Whitebeard from J&D goes to D-Rock. Queen Studios T-Rex bust goes to Alan. The Batman J&D goes to Jerry. Symbiote Spidey Bill took. Piggy took the Tweeterhead Trinity. Smart buy. Queen Studios Hulkbuster went to Vision. Superman Hush taken by Piggy. He also took the Green Lantern. D-Rock took the Hawkman. Bill took the OG Vader Contemplation by Sideshow. Iron Studios 89 Batmobile Allen swung and hit. PCS Blade went to Vega, as well as winning the Golden Looney.
Yeah.
There you have it. That is the auction for tonight. Huge shout out to our channel members, Paul, Brian, Beast51. We got Bats in the Belfry, Boba Bill, and Random Korean.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys supporting the channel.
Vega, I literally see that Green Lantern in your setup right now. I think you should go for that one. With
Why
that.
you trying to think for your collection? It's anything Vision holds dear. The Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster. Hulk.
Hey, I wanted to say that Hawkman, but my boy always been on my side.
Hulkbuster.
Hope you guys had fun. I was
Not
so
really.
blessed with you guys.
It's okay.
Did you guys enjoy it? They're getting good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Piggy cleaned up big time.
Piggy cleaned up, yeah. Today was Piggy.
Yep.
Last week was D-Rock. We'll see. Maybe next week we'll get a little bit of anime pieces going on. And we'll see how I could spice it up.
Jerry's going to run out of money quick.
Hopefully you forget to send Vega the invitation.
Did D-Rock get to spend 1,000? Let me see. No, he didn't. It went wasted. Okay. All right, cool. All right, guys. Well, any final thoughts before we go?
When it comes to trading time, remember to be nice to me, because I'll just force it with a loony.
Take whatever you want.
Well,
I ain't scared.
Bold choice of words there, Jerry.
Highlight of tonight was Bill cutthroat against Jerry.
That was amazing.
Jerry was standing up. Bill just said, "Sit down, buddy. Sit down."
Moment of the year in the Tech Awards.
That's it.
Disrespect, man. I miss one Friday. I come back. Got Piggy attacking me, Bill attacking me.
That's how it is. Glad you guys can all make it. Vision, Bill, Vega, D-Rock, Jerry, Alan, and Piggy. Another Monday in the bag. And that's it. Friday, Alan, you're going to be godlike with the crew.
Yep.
Awesome. You can check us on Collectors Club as well. Anything coming to the channel, Piggy?
Yeah, I'm working. I haven't done any art in a long time, but I'm working on an art piece to accompany or be a companion piece to something that I got in recently. So I'll probably post it at like 4 a.m.
With a smile.
I was going to say, smiling as
I'll
always.
smile. Yep.
That's Piggy's Picks, guys, on YouTube and TikTok. So be sure to check out Piggy. And Vega, how about yourself?
Oh, the Braves got Jorge Soler. Interesting trade. Yes. What was the question?
Focus, Vega.
Sorry.
Focus. How about yourself?
I don't know. No words.
No. No words. Okay.
No words.
We'll link it somewhere, maybe on Friday. All right, guys. All the best. Stay safe. Always remember, collect responsibly. A lot of stuff being thrown at us. Don't go spending like a madman. Collect responsibly. We'll see you. We'll see you till next time. All the best and have fun.
Bye.
Where's the outro?